And we're now joined in the studio with Peter Bruce. We're going to be talking all about the Bartons Point Model Flying Club and their spectacular show as well. Firstly, good evening, Peter, and welcome along to the show.
Yeah, good evening.
Firstly, to start us off, what is the Bartons Point Model Flying Club?
Right, the Model Flying Club was formed in about 1985, and it was formed by interested members who were keen on model aircraft and flying and building. And since then it's sort of taken off, and obviously it's got about 80 members now, which is quite a considerable amount. And we fly all manner of aircraft. When I mean aircraft, I mean planes, helicopters, because helicopters have come on a long way now.
Yep. And
to see what they do, the real helicopters can't get anywhere near. Model planes, no problems. The real things can do exactly the same as the models. But I can assure you, on helicopters, no way. The models can run rings around the real things. They really can. So eat your heart out, the military, because there's no way that they can perform like the models. But the actual flying club itself has gone on from strength to strength. And we get a good turnout down there, even during the week.
Yep.
So I think today we've had about 8 or 9 people down there, and we're very lucky here, as many things are on the island. We get to operate 7 days a week, 365 days a year, which is very, very rare.
Right.
for a model flying club. But everything's still going down there. You've got a lot of building that goes on, because obviously you can buy a lot of kits, but you can actually make them from scratch. And we've got some very gifted individuals in the club, and what they actually turn out is amazing, absolutely amazing.
Do you have to own your own model plane to be a member of the club?
Well, realistically, yes, because obviously if you're interested in model aircraft, generally then you would own your own aircraft. Yep. Because you tend to have a slot that you like.
Right.
You get some people that like First World War aircraft. You get other people that like Second World War aircraft. You get others that like jets. You get others that like helicopters. So the thing that you like is what you generally tend to want to build, because don't forget, we are a model aircraft club, and the whole idea of that is to get you on the control sticks, on the radio control, so you can fly your own model. And it's amazing to watch some of the young kids actually fly. They're absolutely gifted, some of them.
Peter, when is the Bartons Point Model Flying Spectacular, and at what time does it start and finish?
Right, that's easy. It's this weekend. It's coming weekend, so the 10th and 11th, and it starts at 10 o'clock in the morning, and it goes on till 8 o'clock at night. But
right.
There's a little gem here, because electrics are unrestricted. So when it gets dark, the planes put on their LEDs.
Right.
And literally light up the whole flying field.
Good.
Oh, it looks absolutely superb. So if you get any strange phone calls from people saying that they've seen UFOs or whatever,
right,
then I can assure you it's the guys down there flying their models, and I can assure you they're very bright.
What else will be going on during the weekend, and what other attractions will be there?
Well, you've got we've organised something with a few other clubs this time. So what we're trying to do is draw a bit more together. So what you've got now is you've got Microlight, who's going to come in and do a couple of low passes each day. So that's quite unusual. We've also tied in with the steam train guys.
Yep.
So that will be open as well, and no doubt they'll be giving rides as well. Must point out that the steam trains down there, the locomotives down there, are absolutely ace. This is real heavy class engineering. It's really superb. And if you can appreciate what some of these guys get up to when they make these scale trains, they really are amazing. And they've agreed to run in conjunction with our show. So you've got obviously 2 places to go. So the kids, if you like, can go over and see the planes.
Yep.
And Dad, if he wants to, he can go and see the steam trains. And I'd recommend going there, because they really are superb. Not only that, you've also got another model club that's coming up, and that is Herne Bay Model Boat Boating Club.
Right.
They're going to bring up their models as well, and they're going to use the actual water. I think it's as you come into Bartons Point, on the right hand side you've got that water area there, and they're going to be using their scow boats there, and they've got everything from sort of battleships to yachts and everything. So they're going to be displaying there as well. So it's a multi-facet show, this one, obviously geared mainly around the Flying Spectacular. There'll also be other things as well. There'll be the bouncy castle. You'll have a lunchtime try and fly. Now I must emphasise, I've already told you a little bit about this, but this is really for people that want to have a go. There's a lot of people out there that are interested in having a go on a plane, and the nearest they've ever got is possibly a computer simulator or something like that. Well, come down and have a go. Have a real go on a real plane. Not talking about a little thing, talking about a nice big one. Might be 6 foot wingspan, something like that. Nice engine up the front, 4-stroke, hammering away.
I'd quite like to have a go, I think.
I tell you, it's absolutely great. And you're showing the controls, and you're buddied with an instructor, so don't worry. Although I must admit, I think last year we lost, I think it was 4 planes.
Right.
So sometimes the instructors didn't grab the plane quick enough. Anyway, you can get a chance to actually fly one of these, and you go out there and you are showing the controls. Generally the instructor takes the plane off, and it will take it up to a safe height, and then you will be able to take the controls. He'll tell you to start flying it, and off you go. And what you do on the sticks is what that plane does. And it gets a little bit hairy for the instructors, because they've really got to be on their toes, and sometimes the planes do go in. And that's rather a shame, but that's the luck of the draw. Last year, the youngest lad that we had doing this, and it was a bit of an exception, I must admit, but he was pretty cute because he was used to playing computer games, which a lot of them are now, but he's 4.5 years old. He was sensible, he went out there and he flew a plane, and I can honestly say that he flew it all right while it was going away from him. But when it turned around to come towards him, of course the controls are reversed, but there you go. But that is something that I think that a lot of people would be interested in doing, and that operates on both days.
We are joined with Peter Bruce, and we're talking all about the Bartons Point Model Flying Club Spectacular here at the Monday Night Community Show this evening.